Greetings and welcome back to Factorio. I'm KatherineOfSky, and the first thing we're going to do in this episode is deal with some science. I would really like to get rid of this tiny starter base because it just doesn't fulfill our needs. We can also shift some of this iron production and copper production to the smelting columns up here, or for green circuits if we need them. Do we have green circuits? Oh, those were the green circuits. Never mind. Right, the buses metals are up here, and then green circuits are down here, of course. So let's start off by just basically shifting the science over. We have pretty much everything else that we need to build a factory here. Now, I wanted to put away some of my the furnaces. I've been kind of collecting them. But what I should really do is something completely different. I should put them back in the box and basically limit the box to a larger stack size. And then when I come pick them up, I can make it a smaller stack size. I think that'll work better. And let's buy some factory making supplies. That's what we really need. We need to get, let's see, I have probably too many miners. Let's put one stack in there. And let's get our assemblers. That's 50 machines. We're going to need these guys. Wow, 122. Do I really need that many? Very likely not. Right. Let's put some out here. Now, I have gotten some feedback from you guys, which I really appreciate. Thank you very much. The vast majority of people love nanobots, so I'm going to keep them in. However, I'm going to build things mostly by hand. At least to show you guys how they work. But several people brought up the point of, you know, how instructional is it to keep rebuilding and rebuilding smelters? It really isn't. It's just busy work. So yeah, we're going to go along with that. Let's get rid of this book. Don't need it. It's in my regular blueprint book library. The mall can also go. I don't need that. Aha! Red and green science. So let me show you the science setup. We have our blueprint book. And oh, and for everyone who's been asking, the anti-elites modified starter base, which I'm going to modify again, is in the early game blueprint book. Right at the top of the sorting are the blueprint books in the Google Drive, and so it's right there. Right, so we're going to go for science. This book has lab setups as well as science setups. And I've done them in twos. I've done red, green, and then blue and gray, and gold and purple. Right now we're at red, green science. So we're going to pick up red, green science and put it down. I'm making sure not to have my nanobots engaged because I really would like to just make this as we make it. Now for red and green science, we really don't need... Wait, is that aligned? I can't tell. It's so hard. Okay, yeah. We'll just put it a respectful distance away. There we go. And we're basically going to make something quite similar to what is down here. We're going to... For red science, we're going to need gears and copper plates, and for green science, we need inserters and belts. And so this structure makes these. Now, I have tuned these recipes. If we look in the blueprint book, if you look at the top, it's 2 per second, or 2 per crafting cycle, right? So these machines craft at 0.75 speed. It'll make 2 in that cycle, basically. And all of the blueprints are exactly the same amount per cycle. Okay, that's important to note. So some of these look really big, and then effectively you can usually cut them in half if you want to have just 1 per second or whatever. And of course that it's going to be faster once we get the level 3 assemblers. But I hope that you understand my meaning. Right. So when you have a blueprint like this, well, we're going to have the combinators that tell you what things to input on each line. You do not have to keep the combinators there. You can just delete them after you put them on. But let's start off making some of these items. First of all, to make the inserters, we're gonna need gears here. Oh, I love that thing. Nice. There we go. Going to need gears to feed the inserters and also gears to feed the belts. You cannot share a gear machine between them because it's just not enough stuff. So let's get our belts coming along here. This is going to be iron coming along this belt, and then green circuits on the other one. Now, some of you guys might be wondering, does it matter which side the green circuits are on? Yes, it does, because I want to grab iron off of this belt as fast as possible. And long-handed inserters are much, much slower than fast inserters. I think they're at a speed of like 1.5, and then fast inserters are at a speed of 3. So that's why I always put like the belts that you need the most material from are closest, because there are no fast long-handed inserters. So it's really important to remember that. Okay, let's get some power poles going on here as well. Why is that one there? Oh, it's probably just maybe from a different thing that we needed. And I have no lights. Oh my god, I gotta go shopping for lights. Let's look. Where are the lights? They must be here somewhere. There they are. How nice. Right, 50. That should be enough for now. Oh, and I can delete that blueprint, as well as this one, because we're not gonna need it again. And I'll start getting this belt placed down for these guys. And if you are wondering, how do I calculate these ratios, you can either do it by hand, or you can use a program or a website called Factorio, which is very, very handy. You just put in how many whatevers you want per second, and it will automatically calculate it for you. It's extremely good. Right, so let's get this. Oh, wait. Okay, so we want to get it on here. Just take a couple out here. There we go. And then get these guys hooked up right here. So then we have this ready to go for ourselves. Okay. So we're doing green science first. It just happens to be on this side of the belt. So we'll get iron. Let's see. We can actually plow right over these things if we want to. But for now, because I have a terrible memory, let's not. Let's just... Oh, whoops. There we are. So the green circuits. Okay. And after red and green science is sorted out, we desperately, desperately need some more iron. Like, desperately. More iron, more everything, pretty much. Okay, so why do we only have 3 belts? Ah, it's because we just haven't laid down the other one. Okay, let's just get this guy going up into there. And then, as much as I hate to do it, we're going to have to split this off again. I would like to eventually have dedicated lines for the mall. Probably 2 belts will go to the mall. 2 full smelting columns will go to the mall. And then the rest will go to the rest of the factory. Okay, so we have stuff coming in. We can just get rid of these since we know what they are. They are not necessary to put in there. You can if you like, if you just want to remember what the heck they are. That's okay too. Okay, we have stuff getting made. And there we go. We have inserters on the line. Fantastic. Okay, so let's get green science made. Get all these things picked up off the line. Have our belt going in here like this. And we need some red belt. Okay, I'm using a red underground here because it reaches farther. Okay, we're gonna need this one to come up this way. Okay, and we need our inserters. And here, again, I'm just using regular speed inserters because they're actually more energy efficient. If you don't need blues, don't use blues. There used to be a time where blues were equally as, or actually more efficient when you counted energy per movement, but not anymore. The devs have rebalanced that. So if you don't need the speed, then don't use it, because these guys, they need 2 items every 6 seconds. One inserter can handle that, trust me. So anyway, okay, so green science is being made, as you see. Very nice. Okay, let's get red science set up here. I love this Ghost Copier mod. It's very, very exciting to be able to just plonk stuff down and not have to, you know, copy every item that you put down and forget, think that you're forgetting something. Yeah, not good. Can I? Really? I can't do that? Okay. Okay, we'll just copy this down, I think. just so I have the spacing for that. Right, so we need to have these guys over here. Looks like we're going to need some copper and some iron, of course. Let's get these guys coming along. Oopsies. Okay, that one is now connected to the iron. This one needs to be copper connected. Okay, let's get this one. 1, 2, 3. And this one also. So every now and again I like to put down how many belts are actually on the line. Something has gone wrong here though. Oh, that's right. Okay, so there was supposed to be one above this. That's okay though. We're good. We don't really need it technically. But this is good for spacing purposes, basically. Oh, you can actually click and drag those if you want them 4 spaces apart, which is what I just did over there. Okay, very nice. We now have iron coming in and copper. We can delete that ghost because it's not needed at all. Right, so here we're going to make a little contraption to make things go on only one side of the belt. Very important that. Okay, so here we are. Since this one is going to put stuff on the far side of the belt, we need this to go on the near side of the belt. So let's put this block on this side so it thinks it's going the other way, and then put this here. And it naturally flows on that side of the belt. Okay. I love using those special belt tricks. To me, they're so much fun to kind of put together and put down. There we go. All right, red is done. Yay, red. Let me put down some of these lights. And there we have it. We have red and green science being made. So the next thing I want to do probably is we need to put down some labs. But I kind of like, let's see, last time I made this, I did labs, let's see, it's meant to connect this, yeah. I like to have my blue and gray before the labs, basically have 4 colors on the one side, and then the labs, and then the gold and purple on the other, because they kind of represent mid-early game on the right, and then later game on the left. And I do have these organized to where they kind of fit in with this belt over here to go in one direction. Okay, let's get rid of these. You know what? I want to see if we can use those termite bots. The termite nanobots. Yay! Come on. There we go. They're doing stuff. But I'm going to need a lot more space than this. Unfortunately, it's just not enough. And they're not like going here. Come on, nanobots. Oh, it's because I have not allowed those to be constructed or deconstructed. Okay. I feel like I'm kind of wasting the termite bots on this slightly. Oh my gosh, it ruined my blueprint. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Okay. Well, we're almost out of bots anyway. It's okay. Okay, so if you clear the deconstruction thing, it deletes also your things, because if you leave the tree there, then clearly you can't put an item there. Right. Okay, I understand how this is functioning now. Now, as you'll see, a lot of these assemblers don't have any items in there, and that mostly is because we haven't researched them yet. So we'll have to do that very shortly. But I do want to get the lab set up, so let's go here. Nanobots, go termite bots. Okay, and I think I'll just grenade the rest. We've run out of nanobots. Alas. I could go get some, I suppose. Now that I kind of know what I'm doing, how things are going, how they prefer to see their X's or not X's. go. There we go. Now we are going to need quite a decent amount of space for the lab setup, which I'm kind of making space for at the moment. There we are. Okay, let's see what exactly we need. All right, I'm going to get out my beaconed lab setup. Oh, we don't need, well, we do need a lot of space, actually. We do need quite a lot of space. So we have these two bottom lines are going to be the science coming in from the red and green science. Where did my grenades go? They're there. Why didn't that go back there? I don't know. It's very strange to me. Grenades, hello. I need you, grenades. The things we do to get rid of trees. Meow. Yeah, I've decided to postpone the war of the biters for now. Oh my god, there's so many trees to remove. This is just the sidewalk over here. No. Good lord. Okay. Anyway, let's get back to our labs. So the labs are interesting. The bottom two bits you can see there are where the belts are going to connect in. So I want to have that above those two lines. And let's move this over slightly. And this is going to be the area that processes all of our stuff for us. So let's go ahead and go and, well, firstly, we're going to go and get some labs because we don't have any at the moment. I think the lab machine should be hooked up. So let's just check on that. There they are. Hey, labs, hooray. Oh, we only have 10? Oh dear. Let's make several, more than 10. And get that going. Right, I'm going to need lots of undergrounds. So let's go shopping for undergrounds. We need both yellow and red. And here they are. Go. Now you, what do you need? You need undergrounds. Oh my god. It was only allowed to do if less than... Oh man. Wait, if less than 51, you could work? Oh, you know what happened? I'm using circuit conditions right now for these guys, and they're not producing because they're meant to be used with the requester chests. So I'm going to delete all of these guys with the conditions because, yeah, they're not good. They're not good. No. All of the inserters, in fact. So beware that these guys do have inserters on the late game blueprint. Yeah, that's not good. I don't know if they're on the early game blueprint. I'll have to check. I did not intend that to be the case. There we go. And we want to do these this way. And we'll put in these requester chests later for when we actually need them. Well, that's a shame. Kind of annoying that this was a little bit delayed, but that's okay. We're getting them. Let me just grab some of these undergrounds. Yeah, I think we have enough. I think we definitely have enough to get started in any case. Do we have enough belt? No, let's get some belt. Yeah, get like half the belt here. Oh my gosh, I have armor. Okay, I will put a junk box. Can I have a junk box? There's one. There's a box. Hey, junk box, you can have stuff like that. What else? I could put the wood in there. That's okay. I can make some more power poles. I don't mind the small power poles. I really don't. And the other thing that I want to pick up is some labs for one thing. And let's give this stone to the track experts up here. I want to get 1 stack of track. And where's the train stuff? Come on, trains. Where are you? There's the trains. Right, I need 2 engines right now. I think I should have cargo wagons made, do I? These are... Aha! These look like cargo wagons to me. There we are. Good. Okay, good. Let's get out of here then. And soon enough, you shall see we're going to be putting down some of this track. But first, I would like to get this belt taken along here. Basically like a science belt. And this is going to be the belt for the blue and gray science as well. Okay, so I want to basically put this on one single belt. So where do I want to put this? I have... Let's see, this one goes on this belt. Nope. Let's just make these things real quick. Okay. We'll get our red undergrounds over here. Now it's important that you use 2 colors of belt here, and I'll tell you why in just a second. Okay, there we go. Now this is called, well, let me just figure out where we want these things to go. So this is another really good reason to use undergrounds, or nanobots, so you don't screw up this this very complicated belting business here. Right, so these are these ways. Okay. Now these are not that important to make into red or yellow here. This is just not that critical, but the other bits are definitely critical. Oopsies. Oh no. That's so much to repair. What a nightmare, no. But I can't have my new belt array besmirched by this inconvenient grenading. I thought I threw it far enough, but apparently not. That's okay though. I'm not bothered. Right. Now, we want to connect to both of these belts here. And so these are going to be the ones closest to. There we go. This one goes there. So what we're doing here with the belt braiding is that you'll notice that these are going on one belt, but the other is empty. Now the other is actually going to be this one here that's connecting via these yellow undergrounds. And the way this works is when you use a different color of belt, it just goes beneath the other one. You can actually braid all 3 colors of belt at once if you like, and have 3 separate lines. There we go. And you're basically only limited by the lengths of the undergrounds. So that's how this works. So basically with this setup, we're allowed to get 2 belts per each tile, which is pretty handy. Oopsies, we're going to need to get that back. We need the land back. Reclaim from the trees, the greatest mortal enemy of any Factorian. There we go. Okay. And just get these guys around here. Now in the center I have beacons. Those are to speed things up. And these are actually supposed to have productivity 3 modules, as you can see there. But I think what I'd like to do, first of all, let's get these inserters. And you're probably wondering, what the heck is up with these inserters? Basically, they take from 2 lengths of belt. And so you have one for one lane, one for the other on the yellow belt, and then one for the red belt on that lane and one for that one. So basically in the square of 4 spaces, you can get 8 different products on here. Right, so I think I'm going to switch on nanobots and allow them to place the rest of the stuff because it's kind of tedious at this point to do this thing. So let's get them going. Come on. There you go, nanobots. Thank you very much. Very, very useful for doing these undergrounds and stuff like this. I may run out of undergrounds because I only have 14 red ones, but we'll go and fix that in just a second. All right, come on. I really want them also to place down the power poles so that can get done. I should probably go from the top and come down instead of going from the bottom and going up. But that's okay. We'll be fine. It'll be fine. Okay, and I've now run out of undergrounds. Let's go and grab some undergrounds. Oh my god, they're starting. No, don't build that. No. Oh no. Okay, well I can deconstruct that and take it back. Anyway, right, let's get this railway. Oh my gosh, they're building so many things even though I canceled it a long time ago. Where is my... There it is. Okay. Indeed. Okay, get rid of this. But what we can do... Oh my goodness, that's awful. Just shows you should not hurry with this. Okay, what I would like to do, oopsie, is build some train track. No, I don't want... I just want to place the track, please. Oh my god. Okay, let's grab the track. Okay, so if you put it on top of a blueprint, it seems to get upset by this. Or it makes you go into rail planner mode, but I just want to place it. So that's what I'm doing at the moment. There we go. And soon enough, we will be able to take our train out here and do stuff. What? Why is this disconnected? Oh, that's because that's meant to be disconnected. All right, but can I train? Oh my god, I run out of rails. Oh dear. Well, it looks like we'll have to pick up some more. I just didn't want to grab too many at a time. All right, and we need train stops as well for this. So I want to grab... We need more inserters. Lots of inserters. And do we need power poles? Maybe. Maybe. Labs, maybe like, how many? 10? I don't know how many we... Oh, and I forgot to... Let's take 20 with us. Well, we'll take 30, and we can always put them back if we don't need them. Let's take a few train stations with us. Let me get like 2 stacks of rails. And is that it? Do I need any lights? I'm okay on lights, I think. Let's get a few power poles. And also take undergrounds. Wow, that's very... Okay, so yeah, we're struggling a little bit on gears. We're not getting enough iron for gears at all here. These guys eat up millions and millions of gears. Okay. Well, I think we're pretty good for now. Let's build a train stop for the mall. And we're basically going to make a 2-headed train here. Do I have any coal? I do have coal. Fantastic. There we go. I like how it now snaps. And I will take 1 cargo wagon. And that will allow me to put stuff in there if I want to. Right, and we're going to just do half a stack of coal in each. Let's put this one on this side so that we kind of have equal spots here. We're going to call this one mall. And we can also name them numerically if we decide to. Okay, so let's get in the train and move onward. I think we can have, like, here maybe red and green science. Yeah. Let's get our stops out. Approximately there, maybe. And there. Call this red, green science. Okay, and I copied those over. Let's take this as if 1 was the smelting area. So I think the mall is going to be 2. So let's just rename this one to 2. Because we're going to be expanding to the left anyway. Let's copy that and paste it here. And this one will be 3. Just so that they sort in a good order once I add them to the train schedule. Okay, copying and pasting the names of the stations is what I was doing there. And we'll go to here. We'll just have 1 for labs. Okay, let's get this one. So the train will park in approximately the right place. Okay, labs, 4 labs. Copy and paste. Okay, and there we are. And let's get our nanobots out again so they can hopefully construct some of this stuff. Nice. All those undergrounds. Oh my god. I'll make some more. Just handcraft a few more. All those gears required. Man, oh man. Nope. And it, oh, no, 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 not there. Not there. Oh my god. They're so eager to construct things, I swear. They're just really, really excited. Okay, and they're still putting stuff down. Now I've got... Oh, I ran out of inserters again. Dear me. Yeah, I should have loaded more on the train. I shoulda. It's okay, though. We've got a lot of it constructed. We just need a lot more undergrounds. But that will resolve itself over time as the mall gets a chance to make stuff for us. Okay, I think... yes, we have run out of... You know, here I was thinking that... that I had plenty of space and we had, you know, enough power poles to go along here. Nope. Absolutely not. We do not have power poles. Not enough of them, anyway. Okay. Let's grab this guy. Take it along. There we go. Basically, what I'm trying to do with this setup also is make it so that each of these places can be controlled separately with power. you know what? I'm gonna just take all this stuff off right now because we're not there yet. We're definitely not at blue science. I'll get my nanobots to pick it all up. Oh, really? Oh, God. They're so sneaky, those darn nanobots. Okay, I'm going to leave the bottom bits so that I know where it connects. But yeah, we can get all this stuff figured out and deconstruct it. We need more nanobots. Oh my god, I've run out of nanobots. That's awful. Okay, let's hop in our train real quick and let's make a schedule for it. I want to go, first is going to be smelting, which we don't have. But go to here and say, I just do a random thing like fluid, no, not fluid count, that's annoying. We'll do mall and then item count. I usually do something like, you know what, I don't want landfill. Let's do programmable speakers. What is that? Oh, nanobots. Okay. Programmable speakers greater than 0, right? When that, then the train can go by itself. So I never want it to go by itself. Circuit condition, no item count. Just get this, then add to labs. Here we go. Okay, so I want to go to the mall. Let's go and click here. And the train will automatically take me to the mall. Hooray. Okay, nice. And this is going to be obviously more effective the longer the distance we have to travel and stuff like this. Let's go and pick up some undergrounds. And while I was talking about that, I completely forgot what else I was supposed to do. Dear God. Oh no, this is the wrong array. That's too funny. Man, that is additionally equally amusingly funny. Right. Oh man, I can't remember what I came down here for. This is so pitiful. I could definitely use some radars for sure. So there's labs, red and green science, the mall, and we should have one at the beginning of the smelting area for sure. Okay. All right, so that's all I think we have time for in this episode. Thank you so very much for joining me. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you next time.